All right, we are going to make Kevlar helmets, and we spent some time, cleared out all this space, so that we have plenty of area in which to make our stuff. So if we go to our cookbook for Kevlar helmets, let's just start at the top. We need a Kevlar dispenser. I've never seen this before, but I think we need to put it this way. It's going to dispense Kevlar, and it's going to go into, where's the output? Right there. It's going to output nicely into a cutter, and then we kind of need to have a dispenser for resin tanks. Go ahead and set this output for that. This output is going to be Kevlar sheets. That's interesting. That's interesting. Where's the input for that? The output is Kevlar sheets. Okay. Kind of feel like we're already swinging. Yeah, so let's scoot everything over one. So people can still walk around. So what's going to happen is the Kevlar comes in rolls, and I think we already have some, or at least we can buy some. Let's go out to the market and look at Kevlar rolls. Let's go ahead and buy 10 of them. And let's buy 10 resin tanks. They're expensive. This is pricey stuff. So we've got a roll. It's already making it. Let's power off. I can't power it off. So the Kevlar rolls come in. It's going to output into here. And then we have tanks. There's our helmet. Kevlar tank's going to come in, and it's going to go into this resin machine. We're dealing with some big machines now. So we have two inputs. One side is going to be, this output is going to be, what are we outputting? K helmet sheet. Got it. And so this side, this all outputs the K helmet formed. Okay, so we got two parts coming in. I guess it's coming out here. Let's look at our cookbook again for our helmet. So it comes in here to the resin machine. Then we got to go to an armor press. Oh, geez. And then it's going to go to a, what is this? A dryer. And then it goes into a merge machine. So that's one part. Tanks go over there. It goes into a merge machine. That's one line. Let's do this next one. This is a dispenser. And let's put it up here with this other stuff, so somebody can walk through. This is going to output plastic blocks. And we're going to need another one for fabric. So the plastic comes out into a heater. And then I need 3 of those. So it needs to get hot. And then it comes into the helmet frame, and then it gets merged. Is there anything else that needs 1 or 2 of something? No. Okay, so then now this comes into the merger. And I know what you're thinking, Aaron. Why you line up all your resources at the head? They don't need to be. We know, and we can move this stuff. I just want to get it lined up in my head and out into the area so that I can see what it's actually going to take. And our fabric sheet comes into a cutter. And this cutter's going to make helmet fabrics. And this is going to output helmet frames. All right, fabrics out, and it comes down into the next part. So we're going to have a two mergers. We've got a merger here for this line, and then we're going to have another merger here for the helmets. And then we have end of line, the boxer, and end of line. Okay, so here's all the pieces that we've got to have. We've got to have all this stuff. And yeah, it's long. It's long and skinny. And that's fine. It's totally fine. I'm gonna move a bunch of this stuff. So we know this needs to come here. And this needs to go there. And this needs to go there. And then I'm gonna have let's have this go at a 90-degree out. Like that. And then we can take, is that really all it needs? Is just fabric? Let's double check the cookbook. So I zoom out, it's just fabric into the next thing here. Alright. So we can easily take this, double click it, bring it down here, and double click this. Now, there's totally 100% better way to do this. I guarantee it. Bending and wrapping and all kinds of stuff, but I've got space. I don't mind doing it. This is the line. This is a production line for our new helmets. Now, how many pieces are in this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Let's increase our staff's ability. We're maxed out at 16. That's fine. That's fine. This doesn't need to be a part of that. It should work. Let's connect everything, shall we? With blue, since it doesn't cost anymore to use the blue lines. Now, this could be a good lesson in futility. It's going to go out there. Because we didn't really check out ratios of things. So let's connect this to this, 3 heaters. Then connect that to that. We need somebody to manage this line. Let's put him right here by the heat. That'd be terrible. Let's put him at the end. Let's put the line manager here. And so we need to hire somebody, I believe. Yep. Let's go into our staff. We need to hire a line worker. We're going to recruit him. We're going to come to our line. We're going to assign Emmanuel to, this is Kevlar helmets. Kevlar helmets 01. Now we assign all of the parts to it. We got this one and that one and this one and this one. $15, $16. All right. So let's, and then we can turn this on. It's got to be a part of a line. Come on, man. There's no way. Why would they give me, do these even have power? Why would they give you a line process that doesn't accommodate all of the parts in a line? Why would they do that? Why would you do that? I don't want to hire 2 linemen for one machine, for one system. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna say it. That's dumb. That is dumb. Because I'm going to have a lineman that we're going to assign Dawshawn Griffin to this one thing. Okay. Let's turn it on. See what happens. Alright, so we have... What is this? Kevlar. Our output is stock. Our rules. It's working. See, there it goes. It's working. It's making the things. Pressed helmet. Helmet. Gotta line up all the things. Output. Kevlar helmet. Nope. This is the helmet. This is the pressed helmet. Encased. Should be. Oh, I forgot a belt to go from here to here. There we go. It's got dried helmets. It's getting helmet frames. It's going to put out the helmet thingies. It's going to come into here. It's going to output it. We can see that we've got 2 being made. There we go. We are making helmets. That's that hot mess. Let's make a blueprint. Oop. Blueprint. Shift. Oops. I don't like that. Shift. All the way down. Save it as Kevlar helmet line 01. Now we're making helmets. Let's go to our orders. We can now check helmets. We can go to our little orders available. Guy's still doing his job. We can go to automation rules. It shouldn't matter because now it's just gonna, as we can fill it, we're gonna fill it and ship it out. $450,000. Let's look at our inventory. It's pretty low. It's fine. We're selling stuff. We're making it and selling it. But then we need to go to the market and add a couple of rules for these because we're out already. Automation rules. We need to make a rule for Kevlar rolls when we buy 100 when the item quantity is equal to or less than 10. And I want to make another rule for resin tanks. Order 500 when our item quantity is less than or equal to 10. That's gonna suck. How many did I say on the Kevlar? Order 100 or 500. Well, that's dumb. Order 1,000. There we go. Yeah, it's a hit. It's a big hit. It is a big hit. But let's go. How many do we have on hand? Camo vests. We got some of those. How many helmets? Functional 17, 20. At 20. Why don't I see them on my packaged items? Oh. log. Functional log. Concerns. This is our end of line. It's on. This is our boxing machine. Final product. Kevlar helmets 18, 19, 20. Should I see a box come through here? There it goes. And so when I go to resources, now we've got 40. Okay, so now we're selling stuff. If we go to orders, I guess there is no like default value for that. Let's do cold too. I mean, we're just making them. It varies it varies on how much they sell for. So yeah, I guess we're just gonna let this run. We got helmets being made, I suppose, since we're here and we have the money and time to do a cookbook for Kevlar armor, and I'm assuming it's going to be very similar, if not identical, and it looks like it is. It's taking the sheets, it's cutting them. It's going to a, what is this, a resin machine, and then out to a dryer, an armor press, and a dryer, and then 2 of these, 3 heaters. So it's the same thing. It is the same thing. Now let's test it. So if I go to my line control, nope, if I go to blueprints, I find the right blueprints, and I go Kevlar armor, and I paste another copy of this down here. Spend 28,000. It's not on, but I can change it to say output of vest sheets, and you're gonna output vests, plastic. Now we need different outputs. That's all it is. We're just changing it to vest fabrics. Kevlar armor. Is that the right thing here? Kevlar vest. And then we want to make Kevlar armor. Try this out. Make these. I think that's all it is. Doesn't care what it boxes. Let's double check with our cookbook. Kevlar armor. K-formed vest, K-press, and it's dried. So, Kevlar sheets, doesn't really care. It's making the sheets, it's coming into here, it's making the Kevlar sheets. It's coming into here, it's gonna make the vest with the tank. Tank takes this in, it doesn't care. Same thing. We're going to come down to the cutter machine is here. Nope. Yeah. Cutter machine comes in to our resin machine. Yep, it's going to output the formed vest. It comes into the next thing, which is pressed vests. Then it's going to have dried vests. And then it comes into here. It's going to take the output encased. And then this is, the next one is the armor. And then have this over here, which is just, yep, we got 3 machines, taking the fabric block, putting it into an encase. This is making the thing. Okay. Easy peasy, but we know that we're going to have to hire 2 more guys. I don't like that. I really don't. We got one there. And another line control there. Let's put Christian on these 2 lines. Actually, not that one. Subtract that. And no line. Power it on. This guy who we got here, Marcos. We're gonna add all the other things. And power it on. This is K Vests. Line 01. So that's super handy. Super handy that the cookbooks are the same. So now we can come back in here into our item list and say we're selling everything. Why? I don't know. Just let him do his job. We got $425,000. Things seem to be working well. Let's do some more research on something. Yeah, machine discount always. And then look at our market. We're still buying the things. We don't need anything extra, or we're going to burn through it a lot faster. Because now we have 2 processes using the same thing. Let's double check this to make sure it's making it. It just went out. It just went out. Just want to make sure we're making the things. Let's look at our product. 4 bars, or 4 armor. Our boxing machine, it's functional. 8 out of 20. So it's working. It's slow as crap, but it's working. There we go. Got 9 out of 20, and it's going to ship it out. Okay, so that's all fine and dandy. So we are making all of the clothing items that we know how to make in our little factory. Zoom out. And I really like it. It's fun. It's a fun game so far. There's a lot more to it than I thought there would be. Making blueprints. We're changing blueprints. We got overhead. There's just fun stuff happening. Fun stuff happening. I think our output for finances is probably too high, because I got a lot more power. We're spending money on power, but we're gonna have to add more heat to all of this stuff. So yeah. So this is all. This is all combat gear we're selling. We got machines, items, machines. I don't know what that does. So the next thing that we can start doing, now that we have all of the clothing unlocked, we can start making bullets. Do we want to do bullets or guns? Why is this red? Oh, this must be the bad things that you're going to do. Vehicles, medium belt, we need big belts to move big parts. This is a whole nother facility. We'll add this when a whole new building is going to be responsible for this. But I think we're going to find out, because it looks like we have to unlock a bunch of things. We got to unlock chemicals. This might be a process here. Can we make bullets? We can make 9mm with everything we got right now. The meta roll dispenser. 9mm production. So that's 9mm. Do I need a license for that? I need to be in good standing with the U.S. government in order to make these bullets. In order, I need to have a good standing with the U.S. government in order to get a chemical license. Interesting. Is that right? Can I not just unlock this? Start research. Well, I'm already researching something. So once it unlocks, whatever we got going on here, we'll see if we can start making bullets. And I'd like to have money. I'd like to have $1 million by then. I don't know if that's going to happen. We might want to, if we look at our inventory and our orders, just made 27 grand. Okay. I think I just want to sit back and let this guy do his job. He's just taking orders, any available order that we can fill. He's taking it, and any active order that we can fill, he's selling it. So I think this is kind of letting him just go to town and do his thing. Here's our active orders. Here's our available orders. Order value by descending. Let's cancel that. We're not making guns. We're making helmets. We're making all these other things. Item list, they're all checked. All our clients. Let's look at US. Reputation 287. So I guess this is where our notoriety comes into play, where we say, hey, we're a founder. Our notoriety is negative 150. And what if it goes to the left? Is it positive there? So let's say, I don't know what active means. Oh, I want to be more on the positive side. Let's do a daily charity of $1,000. What did that change? Negative -4. Let's do $1,000. I want to see where that goes. So we're a founder. If we go to businessman, it's hard to see what that says. You get bonuses of, so as a founder, notoriety is negative 150. That's where I am right now. I am a founder. This company is selling product in the right way and heading in the right direction. Maintenance cost discounts of 5%. Order values increased by 10% for the following clients. So we get 10% for USA, Ventus, and Michi, CIA, MI6, and Russian civilian retailers. So if I come over to businessman, that maintenance cost discount is now 10%. And then corporate overall order values are increased. And then if I'm an entrepreneur, it's 20%. So there's, I mean, to sell to the good guys, it's a bonus. All right, maintenance. Let's go in and look at bullets. Let's unlock bullets. Notoriety. And if we go the other way, so our staff wages increase by 5%. Our order values increase by 15% for Russia, China, United States, AIT, which I don't know what that is, and the Libyan National Army. Boss, staff increase. So people, hey, we're the bad guys. You need to pay me more. But your value for the bad guys is more. I think I want to, for this play, we're having fun. Let's do things the right way. Let's go the good guys. If I'm indifferent, neither good nor bad, the firm will sell to anyone willing to pay. I want to go to notoriety, and then we just jump to, we got an achievement for 100 days. Our notoriety is now negative 154. We're headed towards the businessman side. So I think that's currently the direction we want to go for fun. So we're gonna make bullets next. So that's where we're headed. I think I want to expand the factory. I have all this extra land. I want this to be the bullet side. I'll do that real quick. Construction. We want walls. Let's just do walls as far as we can go. Got some trees there. Let's just go here. And then let's do a line. I'm gonna zoom in so I can see where I am. From there, we're going to drag it all the way down to this line. I like that. I love how they have the lines built for you so you can see where you're going with life. Look at that. I love it. All lined up. I am going to have to tear one of these walls down and put in a window door. Rotate here. So I have to demolish that. We can fix that with that. Let's get some nice fancy stuff going here. Let's put in some doors, and then we'll close this off there. And I'm going to do something similar down here. Let's take this and demolish that. Let's put in some construction, external walls. Let's do the same thing because it's nice and fancy. And then I got to do floors, which is the default. This is going to suck for cash. But I want it. What? Why wouldn't it go default? Only lets me do it in chunks like that? It's a little frustrating. I mean, I want to have all the floors look nice and cool. And I gotta go in and fix these. That is a floor. Missed a spot. Just flooring the outside. This part's a little frustrating. I'm gonna just gonna say that. But it is what it is. Okay, so we've got bullets made. Let's go back into our research. So we can just straight up make bullets now? Is that a thing? That's what it says. I guess. Let's keep researching bullets. Okay, we're up to 442,000. We just added this giant, we doubled the size of our building. We floored it inside and out. Oh, is that space bar? So you can see everything. That's actually pretty handy. Kills my frame rate, but at least I can see maintenance things at a glance. Okay, kind of want to have to look at. Got plenty of break room space. So that's an equipment, and it's under here. Let's add another couch. And we'll add a couch here. People need to be relaxed, man. Need to be relaxed. They need to be chilled out. Let's get some more vegetation in here to help you super relax. And stay chill, right? Break room. So we got that. We are blasting through all of the research needed for these. And so let's look at our cookbook. Let's do that the next video. I don't want these to be too long. So next video we're gonna lay down. We're gonna start bullet production.